Everything that rocks, Lazer 103.3. Again, in studio with us this afternoon, our good friends in New Medicine. You guys just got done playing the first single, which, of course, is Laid.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, there's a little bit of something else going on in there besides just the standard rock and roll tune. There's like a sort of almost a hip-hop vibe going on in there.
Yeah, you know, we take inspiration from all over the place. You know, Beastie Boys, one of my favorite bands. And, you know, we try to just do something fresh and new. We don't want to just do something that's already been done before. We want to try to throw something a little new in there. And I think there is a little hip-hop in there maybe, but, you know, we're a rock band at heart, and I think it's cool to kind of change it up a little bit. So
got the whole band in here this afternoon. We got Jake, Dan, Matt, and Ryan. You guys all grew up on different kinds of music, or are you guys all kind of similar in that respect?
No,
you were all friends growing up,
I think
pretty
we're
much.
completely different.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's what, you know, lends to our styles, you know, to our style being pretty unique, is that we all grew up on different stuff. Ryan, our drummer, grew up playing a lot of metal. I grew up listening to punk rock and doing that whole thing. Jake and Dan love everything across the board, from old rock and roll to top 40 to everything.
I listen
you know?
to it all. So.
Yeah,
sure.
Tom Petty, toss some of that in there.
So you put all this together and you come up with Race You to the Bottom,
That's
which is
it.
the debut album, which is in stores now, available, and New Medicine in studio playing with us this afternoon. Now, we mentioned your early 2011 plans. You got some big tour plans coming up.
That's right.
We're doing the Nightmare After Christmas tour with Avenged Sevenfold, Stone Sour, and Hollywood Undead.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
very excited about that one.
Yeah.
Well, sure. I mean, you guys spent time, as we said, on the Uproar Festival, which was a fantastic tour to be a part of
yeah,
anyway.
it was great.
But now to be a part of this with just awesome bands. So you guys are relatively newcomers to this scene, and you're really making some noise.
Yeah, we're doing our best, man, and we've had a great time doing it. And the whole Uproar experience was great, and we made some really good friends, and we're excited to see some of those people again. You know, Corey from Stone Sour and the whole crew, and just everybody in Avenged and their whole crew. Like, it's gonna be great to come back and after Christmas and reconvene and
That's right.
do it all again. It'll be really great. So
There's some really hard work that goes into this, obviously. When you're doing it night in and night out in front of people that give you sort of the crossed-armed look, okay, go ahead, entertain us, New Medicine.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
See,
and you know what? We don't have fireworks. We don't have a light
Right.
show. We got just like our guitars and us, and
We
that's
to-
all we have. You know, we gotta make sure we impress people.
Sure.
We totally feed off that energy of being the new cats on the scene, you know, and like coming into a place where people might not have heard of us, and you know, we play every night like we're headlining the thing. You know?
We try to surprise people, catch them off guard, because I've been to so many shows and everybody goes, oh yeah, well there's an opening man, I don't really know who they are, but whatever. I'm there to see the headliner. But you know, we like to surprise people because there's been a few bands, and when I grew up going to shows, that some of my favorite bands were the opening band, and then all of a sudden, a couple of years later, little do you know, they're the headliner.
Yep.
So you know, we try to catch people off guard and surprise people with what we're doing, and we just, you know, go out there and lay it all out there. So
I would say that's a safe assessment of what you guys did with our, you know, Laser Fest crowd
that
back
was
in
great.
mid-May.
That was a fun crowd.
that was
man.
one of the best shows we've ever played.
Because they
Yeah.
all gave you the cross-arm look.
Oh, yeah.
All right, who the hell's this?
But we just,
you know.
I told the guys before we played, I was just like, dude, let's throw down. Like, I was like, look at this crowd. I was like, we need to get this thing going right off the top. So let's start off going nuts. And
I love the way you
just
tell
like-
the story, how you guys are like back to the crowd, plugging your stuff in because you
No,
didn't
we
have much
had a
time
bunch
to
of
set up.
technical problems.
Yeah,
with, like, the monitors
bass
weren't working.
the monitors weren't working. My bass guitar wasn't working, and I remember I was hunched down, like plugging stuff in, repatching all my cables, and all of a sudden, somebody, I think Larry, our tour manager at the time, turned around and said, "You're on right now."
You know, we were like,
So
turn
I
around.
turned around, I'm like, "There's 20,000 people
Turn
standing there."
around
Yeah,
and
25.
sea of humanity,
Yeah,
right?
and
Right.
it was honestly, we did not expect that, but he turned around and just saw it all, and we're like, whoa.
We kind of looked at each other, and
We
we're
had
like, "Yeah."
2 seconds to be like, okay, we're doing this.
Let's
Let's
do it.
go.
Everybody looked at each other and kind of nodded their head, like, "All right."
And we just did it. It was
Let's go.
great.
Yeah, when you're a true performer, you don't even need that kind of motivation, whether it's in front of 20 people or 20,000
exactly,
people.
yeah.
It doesn't really matter. You're
Right.
still there to put
Right.
on a show, and
Oh
that's
yeah,
it.
we got to do the same job. So
Fantastic. Well, you're going to play Little Sister.
Yep.
Which is a really personal song for you. You
yeah,
mentioned
it
earlier.
is definitely. I mean, I wrote it about my sister who passed away. You know, right when I wrote it, she was about to turn 18. She would have been 18, and so I wrote it just kind of thinking, you know, I wonder what she'd be like today, and thinking about her, and just said, you know what, I think it's time to write a song about her. So it's a personal song, but it's coming off really great, and you know, a lot of people relate to it, not just because it's their sister, it could be their brother, their father. A lot of people have lost somebody too soon, and it's something that I think people can relate to, so it's cool.
New Medicine in studio here at Lazer 103.3. Another song off of their debut album. This is Little Sister.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God, I miss you. Sometimes it keep me up all night long. When your memory comes to me, if it don't kill me, man, it makes me strong. Little sister, now you'll be 18, I'm posing in your graduation dress. It's probably better we're not together. The world's on fire and it's just a mess. Do your wings fit good? Can you fly? Do your wings fit good? When you fly, it's almost like I feel carrying me.
Little angel always watching over me.
I save it for the day your eye can't see.
Always let me know where I'm supposed to be.
When I'm in the darkest place, you're my light, you're my saving grace. Might be an angel, but you'll always be little sister. Little sister, I'm here for you. If you ever need to talk to me, not gonna keep you, just love to see you. Is there any way they'll let you leave? Do your wings fit good? Can you fly? Do your wings fit good? Can you fly? It's almost like I feel carrying me.
Little angel always watching over me.
I save it from the day your eye can't see.
Always let me know where I'm supposed to be.
When I'm in the darkest place, you're my light, you're my saving grace. Might be an angel, but you'll always be little sister. Do your wings fit good? Can you fly? Do your wings fit good? When you fly, it's almost like I feel carrying me.
Little angel always watching over me.
I save it for the day your eye can't see.
Always let me know where I'm supposed to be.
When I'm in the darkest place, you're my light, you're my saving grace. Might be an angel, but you'll always be little sister. A little sister. I hope your wings fit good. Thank you. Cool.
It should be pointed out really quickly that New Medicine has thrown their hat in the ring for Lazer Fest 2011.
That's right.
Absolutely. We hope to see you guys next year. We're excited.
Thanks for coming in today,
Bring it
guys.
on.
Thank you.